Welcome to the heart of the matter, a closer look at the masterminds behind cyber threats and the diverse array of attacks that define the contemporary threat landscape. In this segment, we'll illuminate the shadowy figures known as perpetrators and dissect the tactics employed in their cyber onslaughts.
All right, so I'm going to talk about these perpetrators stories. And this is one of the big stories, masking Viktovich Yakovets. This is one of the warlords of cybercrime that has existed, and if you doesn't know the story, I can share it with you. Masking was born in 1987, in a small suburb of Odessa, Ukraine. Necessity were hard to come by. So he was steal bread for lunch for he and his sister. That's how it started. And usually this is how these perpetrators start, at the early stage, by stealing stuff, and they get used to it. They don't want to work. So in school, one day, he met Ivan and become best friends. They were the top two students in the math class. As you can see, the smart students, and learned how to code from Masking's older brother. So over a few years, Masking and Ivan learned from each other. And by the time they were 13 years old, they dropped out of school to go and work for a ladder factory with Masking's older brother, where they were paid to work on automation projects, which is computer automation. So one day at the company Christmas party, they met an emerging figure named Vladimir, who was desperate, need of a team of coders, because you can identify them as smart, they hackers. So Vladimir offered an outstanding sum of money to Masking and Ivan. From then on, they become known as evil cops. So that's the name. And they launch a lot of one of the big attacks that you can think of. So, and Russia and some other countries, bad, rogue country, used this private contractor also to launch various of attacks, and they've caused significant kind of damages into the company and even government agencies. You can see FBI has been looking for them. Some of these people, they are, like I said, it's a cybercrime. So they are not usually, somewhere you can just go and knock on their door or, chase them. They're invisible basically, but they can trace them using some kind of, online trace identifications to pinpoint where this source is coming from if they know about how those effects comes about. So this is how these cybercrimes have gone to the max, and there's millions and millions of dollars involved. And so you can see there's also an investment in it. So this is the story about this is to let us know how investment and how lucrative this cybercrime is, and for us to be also aware